Okay, you ready?
Yes, it's recording.
Today, in class, we're going to discuss what a closed syllable is, and by the time we finish today, you will be able to segment the syllables and words and to be able to identify closed syllables. Okay?
Okay.
First, let's review what a syllable is. Can you tell me what a syllable is?
It's a sound.
It's a sound. That's right. It's the number of beats or the number of sounds in a word. Also, it is important to remember that a syllable needs a vowel. One way to remember that is the number of times you hear the sound of a vowel equals the number of syllables in a word. Let's take a look at two words. Okay. I have the word eat on the board. How many vowel sounds are in this word?
One.
One. And why did you say one?
Because even though there's two vowels, there's only one vowel sound.
Very good. There are two letters in that word that are vowel. There's E and A, but there's only one sound. It just makes the sound when we say eat or eat. The E sound when we say eat. That's right. Now let's move on to a second word. And I want you to tell me how many vowel sounds are in this word. Okay, and that says flat. How many vowel sounds are in this word?
One.
One. And why do you say that?
Because you only hear one.
Yeah, very good. Great. So let's move on and discuss what a closed syllable is. A closed syllable is when a word ends in a consonant preceded by a vowel. So, what is a consonant?
A consonant is anything that is not a vowel.
Very good. Now let's think of a word that ends in a consonant that is a closed syllable. One word that has a closed syllable is, is the word pig. This is a word that has a closed syllable. Now, what is the last letter of this word?
G.
G, right. And the other letter, the letter right before G is a vowel, I. So this is a closed syllable word. So let's take a look at another word. And let's see if we can figure out if this is close, if this word has a closed syllable. Okay. What's the last letter in this word?
N.
N. And the word mitten, the last letter is N. And what is the letter before?
E.
E. Okay. So now that we know about closed syllable words, would you say that this is a closed syllable word?
Yes.
Yes. So it ends in a consonant and it is preceded by a vowel. This is a closed syllable. This is a word that has a closed syllable.
Okay.
Okay, now that we know what a closed syllable word is, let's review what multisyllable words are. Can you tell me an example of a multisyllable word?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Okay, how many syllables is that?
3.
Beautiful. 3. Good job. So we know that mitten is a closed syllable word. We also know that mitten has how many syllables in it? 2. So is it safe to say that words that have closed syllables can have multiple syllables?
Yes.
Yes, because the word mitten, which we know is a closed syllable word, has 2 syllables. Great, now we're going to move on to the activities. And we're going to use these magnets to create closed syllable words. Okay? All right. So the first word I'm going to create is cat. this word ends in a consonant and has a vowel preceding the consonant. And this is a close little board. Now, help me make the word slingshot.
Alright.
So there's two S's. And let's just borrow this T. Okay? That is a close syllable word because we know it ends in a consonant and it has a vowel preceding the consonant. A vowel sound preceding the consonant. Okay? Now let's move on to the second activity, which is we're going to differentiate. We're going to have a list of words, and we are going to decide which words are closed syllables, which words have closed syllables, and which words do not. Okay.
Sounds good.
So we'll say these are closed. Say that is not closed. All right. The first word I'm looking at is the word mammal. That is going to be a closed syllable word.
Okay.
Because it ends in a vowel and is preceded by a consonant or a vowel, or ends in a consonant and is preceded by a vowel sound. And the next word is catnip.
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 Good. And what about the word whale? It ends in a what?
W-A-I-L. It ends in an
E.
E.
Yeah.
Oh, it ends in an
And
E. Okay.
yeah, there's that type of whale. I'm sorry, the animal whale.
Okay.
So it's gonna be W-A-H-A-L-E. And it ends in an E. So we know it cannot be this word cannot be a closed syllable word. A word that has a closed syllable. House. Good. Okay. And then the last one I have is top.
Okay.
All right.
Makes sense.
And the last. Now I'm going to model the last part of this lesson, and you will complete this part later. I have a worksheet here with several closed syllables on them. I'm going to model how to segment these words for you today. So first, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to write the first word on there, and the first word is mishap. I'm going to circle every single vowel. And then I'm going to connect the consonants with swoops. Mishap. How many syllables, or how many swoops do we see? Two. 1, 2. How many syllables is that? Mishap. 2. Good. So now we know the word mishap can be segmented like this. And that is how you segment a word that has a closed syllable.
All right.
Okay? And that concludes our lesson for today.
Yay!
Thank you so much.